This is a guided mindfulness meditation on breath awareness. Breath awareness is one of the main focuses in mindfulness practice to help us develop concentration. The breath is also a tool to help remind us to let go. Every single time we breathe out, we are letting go. See if while you do these techniques, you can relax any tension, let go of anything you're holding on to every time you breathe out. What I will do when I deliver these instructions is give 3 different ways of focusing on the breath. I'll deliver the instructions and then I'll pause for you to try them out for approximately 10 breaths or so. Then I'll offer the next set of instructions. If you would like to close your eyes during the actual practice time, feel free to do so for about 10 breaths, and then you can open your eyes and receive the next set of written instructions. If you choose to just look down at one object, that is fine too. It's simply suggested not to look all around the room, as that may distract you. So let's begin. Start off by sitting in an upright position and straightening your posture. This will help you pay attention a little bit better. I now invite you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Can you feel the warmth of your hands streaming into your body? There can be a spirit of caring and support you are offering to yourself when you do this. Placing our hands gently in a caring way on our body also allows us to feel the movement of the breath. Can you notice your belly rising and your chest rising as you breathe in and out? For the first technique in breath awareness that I'm going to show you, we're going to practice breathing in deeply, holding the breath, and breathing out. So let's try that now. Take a nice deep breath in, feeling the belly expanding, and hold the breath. Then exhale, feeling the body relax. Do that again, breathing in deeply. Hold the breath. And now exhale all the air out of your body, either through your nose or your mouth. It doesn't matter which you choose, because you're just focusing on the sensations of the rhythm of your belly moving. Try it again, breathing in nice and deeply so you can feel the belly expanding, receiving the healing breath. And exhale fully, all the air out the body. And then you'll notice that you breathe in that much more deeply after you exhale fully. So what I'd like you to try now is doing this on your own, and each time a thought attempts to distract you, just bring your attention back so you're really sharpening your focus to feel nothing and pay attention to nothing but the rhythm of your breath, just receiving the healing breath, feeling it flowing in the nostrils, belly expanding out fully, and then hold the breath. And then exhale all the air out. Hold the breath just ever so deeply at the end of the exhalation, and then breathe in fully again. Okay? So it's breathing in deeply, hold the breath, breathing out as much as you can, hold the breath, breathing in again, hold the breath, breathing out again. And the pause where you hold the breath is ever so brief. So do this in your own rhythm. What I'd like you to try is counting backwards from 10. So you're going to breathe in deeply, and then breathing out the number 10, and then breathe in again, and then breathing out the number 9, etc. So try that right now. You may have noticed that when you practice meditation, that your mind begins to try to distract you. You might notice that you're thinking of things of the past or the future rather than simply paying attention to your breathing. That's completely normal. When the mind does start thinking, we simply notice it and then direct our attention back to the focus of our meditation, which right now is just the breath. So now I'm going to show you another technique. This technique involves silently in your mind whispering a phrase each time you breathe in and breathe out. So you can make up your own simple phrase, or you can use one like this. When you breathe in, simply whispering in your mind, breathing in, I am calm. And then breathing out, I relax. Breathing in, I am calm. Breathing out, I relax. There might be some different words you prefer. Just keep them simple and as something to help you focus your concentration rather than getting lost in thoughts. So I'd like you to try that now for 10 breaths. So let's try beginning right now. Close your eyes if you like, or just looking down at one object. See if you can focus all your attention for about 10 breaths, and then you can just look back at the screen and I'll offer the next set of instructions. The next breathing technique that I'm going to show you now is simply counting your breath in its natural rhythm. So rather than trying to lengthen the breath in any way, just observe it exactly as it is. And you can count from 10 back to 1 if you like. What I'd like you to add to this technique And see if you can take notice of the very beginning of the in-breath and the end of the in-breath, that natural pause in between, and then also the very beginning of the out-breath and also the end of that out-breath. Just get curious like a scientist observing a specimen under the microscope. You simply observe it exactly as it is. So now, with our natural rhythm of the breath without changing it, we're simply going to be a witness, observing our thought as it naturally flows in, naturally flows out, noticing the beginnings and endings. And to keep ourselves on track, we're going to count back from 10. It doesn't matter if you count that number at the beginning of the in-breath or at the end of the out-breath. It's just a tool to help you stay focused. So let's prepare for that right now, sitting up straight once again, full attention to wiring our brains to be present, to focus on nothing but just our breathing. So let's try that now, simply counting back from 10, the natural rhythm of the breath. Excellent. So with those 3 different techniques, you may notice that one of them is easier for you to pay attention to than the others. We're all wired differently, and we're all going to benefit from a different way of focusing. So simply try this every day, bringing your awareness back to nothing but the rhythm of your breath. Remember, every out-breath is an opportunity to release tension, release anything that you're holding on to. Every in-breath is an opportunity to breathe in healing, compassionate breath.